Hello! What is going on, guys, and welcome to another Pokemon X and Y WiFi battle. This time I have an any match against Lyte, and yes, there is a Gyarados in the team, but the majority of his Pokemon were NU, and I was completely fine with that because this turned out to be a fantastic game, a really good game. Probably the closest NU game I've ever had, and for me to make that kind of statement, it must have been pretty good. So stick through to the end, guys. This was actually a pretty awesome game. So before we actually look at the teams, right, there's something different that we're doing this time, and normally what I kind of do is let me know as well what you think about this new kind of approach to videos, the new structure to videos. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to just have, I have my 3DS right in front of me, so what we're going to do is we're going to kind of just, I'm going to chat to you now, and then when I'm ready, I'm going to click that play button and we're going to go through it together at the normal speed. Because initially what I would do previously, I would record the battle, then I would speed the clip up in Camtasia or Sony Vegas, and then go through that and narrate it over that battle. So this is more kind of in a live sense that we're looking at it, but by speeding it up, I would speed it up by like 30%, and I just felt like I was watching kind of like my other uploads, and I just felt like I was kind of just I was rushing over and saying certain things really fast and just like just tumbling over my own words and just fumbling, and I feel like that's just not the way to go. I feel like this might be more of a relaxed kind of just chill session where I can just kind of have more time at least to give you my reasoning as to why I made certain moves and my opinion as to why my challenger made certain moves and like predictions like that. I mean, there's more time to chat between moves, and I think that's just better. So let me know what you think about that. But the actual question of the video, the real question of the video is, I don't know if you guys have heard about the Rorschach Inkblot test. I think that's Rorschach, that's how you pronounce it, Inkblot test. So literally, like, you'd go to a psychiatrist and they would hold up one of those cards and it would have an ink blot on the card, and they would ask you, what do you see? What do you see? Tell me. And they would kind of show you like these various cards, and then they'll take down what your interpretations are, then they'll process them through this like insane algorithm that they have, and then they'll kind of report back to you as to what your emotional quotient might be, your personality type, that type of thing. So I think that's a very cool psychological assessment of an individual. So I don't know what you guys think about that. Do you think that's just a bunch of hocus pocus? But anyways, the whole reason behind that is because I'm going to show you an image right now. This image that's on the screen, I want you to tell me what is the first thing that comes to mind. Comment down below with the absolute first thing that comes to mind, and I don't care what it is. I mean, like, you could actually be thinking penis, boobs, vagina. Just comment it. I mean, like, don't spam that now just because I said that. I mean, I'm sure some people are going to do that, but let me know what is the first thing that comes to mind. Put that down. I would love to see what your interpretations are. It's like, it's pretty cool to see like what's the first thing that comes to somebody's mind when they see something. So let's look at the teams right now. So I've got my Rotom Fan, Swellow, Poliwrath, Roselia. I mean, it's quite a new team that I've got. Arbok and Camerupt. He's packing the Persian Wheezing Gyarados we spoke about. No hard feelings there. The Jellicent Seviper, as well as the Malamar, the broken contrary Malamar. When that thing has the choice band or choice scarf, that thing can rip through teams. Like, honestly, that thing is so powerful. So I wasn't too sure he was going to lead off with. I mean, there were a couple of leads that he had in his team, but I said, you know what, let me send out my Rotom Fan, and I can switch out of here if I don't like the matchup. So he actually decides to lead off with the Malamar. I'm like, damn it, does he want to try sweeping from so damn early on? Because this thing probably has a scarf, probably has the choice band. I'm like, okay, I am switching out right now because I need to keep my Rotom for the damn Gyarados as well as the Jellicent. Rotom is pretty much like my win condition in this game, just judging from his team. So I go straight into Roselia. It's a soon-to-be Roserade, predicting like a superpower, but he actually goes for the damn substitute. I'm like, shit, this thing is a Citrus Berry. I have not seen a subset on this Malamar. So that's actually pretty frightening because now he's able to go for a Psycho Cut, not even the damn superpower, and thankfully that Eviolite does help a bit, and Roselia is able to hang on, and I'm able to get up at least one layer of spike. So I'm happy with that. That was kind of Roselia's job in this game. I would have liked to have seen Roselia pull through a bit longer in this game, especially with the sleep power. That would have been very, very nice. But now he's going to be able to clean up with a superpower. It's not going to be very effective, but it is going to still take me out. And now he is, wow, behind the sub, +1 attack, +1 defense. That is pretty damn intimidating. So a priority for me right now was to break the damn sub, and I knew that if I brought in my Rotom that he wouldn't be able to take me out with a superpower if he wanted to go for that to kind of just build up his attack and defense. But at least, you know, I break the subs, that's awesome. I go for the Thunderbolt, and he can instead go for the Nice Slash. And thankfully that 30% chance to crit does not happen right now, otherwise that would have taken me out and that would have probably changed the outcome of the game. But I go for the Thunderbolt, and it is a crit, but just by judging that the amount of damage that the Volt Switch did, I don't think that crit mattered, to be honest. But anyways, you take what you get. So in comes the Persian. I'm like, nope, nope, I'm not dealing with the fake out. This thing is not going to fake out my Rotom. I need my Rotom to stay alive right now. So I go straight into Captain Toad, because Captain Toad, my Poliwrath, is the defensive wall in this team, and Captain Toad takes that pretty well. Captain Toad is showing and is leading the team in this game. So that is fabulous, you know. I'm getting that Life Orb recoil on the Persians. That is awesome. So he was obviously scared of some kind of fighting attack, but my my Poliwrath is not invested in a lot of attack. I don't even think I have any EVs in attack. But I just go straight for the Skull, just hoping for potential burn. That's probably the best move that I could have gone for, because even if the damn Persian stayed in, a burn would have pretty much neutered the damn thing. Neutered the cat, chopped off its damn genitals. But the Weezing takes it pretty well, the Skull. I'm like, wow, is this especially defensive Weezing? But that just shows you how weak Poliwrath is in special attack. So I'm like, okay, this thing went for a Willows, obviously predicting me to switch out, because I'm a special attacker. My Politoad is a special attacker. So I just go for the Skull. I'm like, yes. I get the burn. Fabulous work there, Toad. Captain Toad, you are a true leader to this team. You are showing us what needs to be done right now. So this burn damage is hanging on, and I have a Weezing as well, and I know that Weezing, it's an egg move and it can learn Pain Split. So I was like, maybe he doesn't have the Pain Split. Maybe I'll get a crit. But damn it, he has the Pain Split, and that is gonna take so much of my Poliwrath's HP. Oh, I'm so bulky in HP as well. So that is just terrible. Probably the crappiest thing that happened in this game. So now this Weezing is looking pretty damn awesome, and I guess he realizes that I'm kind of just gonna keep on going for Skull right now, because that's what it is. I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for a Skull. Keep on going for a Skull right now. I'm not gonna switch into anything else to take a Pain Split right now, because all of the rest of my Pokemon have like a lot of HP, and I don't want him to go for like an attack, because that thing can learn like Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, and a lot of other things. So he brings in the Jellicent right now. I'm like, okay. If I'm not mistaken, this thing sometimes does have the Water Absorb ability, I'm not sure. But I know that the more common ability is the Cursed Body, and that's a pretty cool ability. It prevents your opponent from using the same move twice. So that is fabulous, you know. At least, that Skull did like hardly anything, to be honest. I was like, you know what do I do right now? Do I stay in? But I decided, you know, okay, I do have the Toxic. Let me stay in and get the Toxic off. It goes to the Shadow Ball. A stab Shadow Ball is not gonna take me out. How awesome is this captain, guys? Oh, I'm so thorough. I'm so happy. But the Toxic misses. I'm like, damn it! Why, Poliwrath? Why did you do that? You know that was so important. That was probably one of the most crucial things in the game, because this thing is so damn bulky. This Jellicent. If I can get a Toxic onto it, I'll be pretty much sorted. But that's not the case. And I really wish, you know, I like to run Toxic on a damn Poison type. So I decided to save my Poliwrath as Death Fodder, and I knew that another Shadow Ball was coming, which is why I decided to go into my Swallow. And Swallow is a normal type, and Swallow gives no fucks to ghosts. Swallow does not give a shit about ghosts. I'm shit scared about ghosts, but Swallow is a brave ass bird. So now he decides to bring in the Gyarados to get the Intimidate over. I'm like, okay, I'm still going for a very powerful Guts activated Brave Bird. And would you look at this, guys? Look at this damage. A -1 Brave Bird from this Swallow. It's a clean 2-hit KO on the Gyarados. This guy obviously did not expect that, because you will see now he decides to withdraw. And I'm basically going to be able to get another free Brave Bird, whatever else he wants to bring in. But now he decides to bring in his defensive wall, which is the Weezing. And this Weezing takes it pretty well, to be honest. Pretty well. He should have actually brought this in the first place. But now I'm like, okay, this thing might go for a Pain Split. I don't know. Maybe I can go for another Brave Bird, but that Toxic damage is racking up, and it's been more than 2 turns that I am here. And you know, after the 3rd turn, once you are on the field with the Toxic Orb, then it starts racking up faster than the Flame Orb damage that you would get from the burn. So I gotta switch out now. I go straight for the U-turn, and I decide, you know, this is a prime opportunity for me to bring back in my Politoad, because then he can't go for, why am I saying Politoad? Poliwrath. This is the wrath of the captain. And even if he takes me out, which is what he does, he goes for the Payback, and yeah, I mean, it doesn't even take me out, because Payback's a bitch, bro. Payback is a bitch. And I'm absolutely fine with that, because at the end of this turn, I mean, even if you went for a Pain Split, at the end of this turn, we are both going to be going down. So it is in fact going to be a double downer right now, and I'm okay with that. My Politoad, why am I saying Politoad, damn it? Politoad, really? Poliwrath. So now we're going in blind. And I decided to, excuse me, I sent him a Rotom Fan, because I can't go for the Volt Switch, but then I completely forgot that he has the Persian, which is obviously going to go for the damn Fake Out. And I don't have my captain anymore to take a hit from this thing. So I looked at my team, I was like, who is the least useful right now? I'm like, It's sad, but you know, K-Erupt is going to be the least useful, so bring in K-Erupt and look at this, guys. Look at that. Like a Life Orb Technician fake out. That is like free 50% damage right now. That is just insane. So I knew that this thing is going to want to probably abuse the damn fake out. So I decided, okay, it's probably going to switch out right now. So I might as well get up a Rock Polish and try and sweep with this damn K-Erupt. But in comes the Jellicent, and I knew this thing was so bulky. But I said, you know what, screw it. Let me go. It's so damn slow anyway, so the Rock Polish didn't even matter. I should have just went for an attack. So I go straight for the Earth Power, and look at how much that does. Look at that. I stab Earth Power. Hardly anything. I mean, you know what, okay, I'm happy with that. It's probably like 35% damage. But now this thing's going to go for a Scald, and wow. 4 times weak to that. There is no ways my Mount Olympus is going to survive that. Mount Olympus has exploded and crashed down. So this Jellicent is going to be a problem, but I decided to bring in now my Rotom Fan and possibly scare it out with a switch. And you will see now, I decided to go for a Volt Switch, but he stays and he probably predicted me going for the Volt Switch as well. So that was a great play as well. And I thought maybe it will still take it out, but this thing is so bulky. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And even if I wait for a Thunderbolt, I would have had to have been forced to switch out because I am choiced. And at least I think maybe looking back, that kind of did work out better for me anyway. So I decided now to bring in my damn Arbok because I am packing the Sucker Punch, and Sucker Punch and Arbok is pretty uncommon, so I thought maybe he wouldn't have it. And he goes for the Scald. I am holding the Lumberry, so a bird would not have mattered. I guess he would have been really excited if he got the bird, but then he would have been like, oh, he's got the Lumberry. So I decided to go straight for the Gunk Shot. I didn't want to go for the Sucker Punch because I thought he might go for Will-O-Wisp, and I just felt like a damn Will-O-Wisp was coming. So I decided, you know what, let me just go for the Gunk Shot, and then even though he resists it, it is able to take him out. So that is fantastic. Awesome work there, Arbok. It kind of leads me to believe that he's fully invested in like special defense and HP. So now in comes the Gyarados, and now he decides to Mega Evolve, and oh my lord, oh my gosh. This is crucial. I know it's part Dark type, but I wanted to get off some damage on this thing. I really wanted to get off, even if it's going to be like hardly anything, because the Sucker Punch wouldn't do much. He obviously predicted me going for the Sucker Punch now, and he decides to set up with a damn Dragon Dance. So at this point in time, I was like, oh my word. I've literally lost the game right now, because this OU Pokemon in this NU game is going to sweep my damn team. Like, really. Waterfall, dead. Arbok is gone. No ways I'm going to survive that. I don't even have any Focus Ashes. So now I bring in my damn Rotom Fan, and I go straight for Thunderbolt. I was surprised that I outsped, so I'm guessing he must be an adamant natured, maybe max like HP and attack. I don't know what kind of EV spread he's got there, but I'm so happy I did not go for a trick earlier on. I still had my Choice Scarf. Otherwise that would have really screwed me off, and I really want to go for a trick on the damn Persian. But I'm so happy right now. Rotom did his work, and I said, you know what, it's okay. This Persian's gonna go for a damn fake out. I might as well let Rotom faint right now. Then I can bring in my Swellow for free and take out this Persian. So this was fabulous right now, because Swellow is my last Pokemon now. I'm gonna go straight for a Facade. I don't want to get any unnecessary recoil damage, and the Persian has been taken care of. How lovely is that, guys? Finally, that damn cat has been taken care of. So now he's got only the damn Survivor left, the last Pokemon on his team, and this is pretty much game, because I'm going to be able to go for a Brave Bird. I do outspeed, and unless, I don't know, he doesn't have a Focus Sash because he was hovering with the damn balloon, and that is going to take out the Survivor. So that was a clutch ending, guys. And even look at that, the recoil is going to take out my Swellow. So that was a double downer on the last game. I mean, how close can you get to a victory than that, guys? I mean, and if you didn't know, like, if you win with a recoil move such as Brave Bird or Double Edge, the use of that move gets the victory. So that was absolutely fabulous. That was a really good game. But questionable play at the end there, because just looking back at that, if I was Lyte, he did have the Persian as well as the Survivor on my one Swellow, so he could have actually swapped his Persian out into the Survivor to take the hit, and then switch his Persian back in to get the fake out off. I don't know if that would have killed, probably would have. I haven't done any damage calcs on, but I'm guessing he just choked at the end. I really think he choked, because that just happens, you know. It was a really intense game. It was really, like, you know, fast paced. I guess he just choked on some D there. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to answer the question of the video. Leave a comment down below, that like button, and I will catch you all in the next video, guys. Have an awesome one, and bye bye.